Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be Hairy Muppet, and we are going to be casting game number 4 of the semi-final of the HomeStory Cup number 7. And it is the first semi-final, and it is going to be between Hyun, no that's Snute. Snute up the top right side of the map, and Hyun down the bottom left side of the map. I do not know why I got those confused. They're at least staying the same colours. Sometimes they change colours and then it starts getting confusing for me, but they're staying the same colours, and for that I am very, very thankful. And what have we got going on here, man? This is a little bit strange. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. It's not strange at all, actually. I thought Snute was doing something bad, but no, it is Hyun doing something crazy. He is going for a 10 pull. I thought he had just like supply capped himself and forgot about the Overlord, but no, he's going for a 10 pull. And yes, we've seen him do this before, going for some very, very early Ling pressure. I think he actually did it with Banelings once. Got a Baneling nest out there and had like 5 Lings and a Baneling out there harassing very, very early. And I mean, he won that game, so why not try it again? He tried something a bit more normal last game. I think it was a hatch first with a spawning pool straight after it, and he lost that game. So he's going back to another build, which he has won against Snute with, and he wants to win once again. He does not like the fact that Snute has the momentum in his favour, and yes, it's not good for your enemy to have the momentum in his or her favour. And here we go. Snute, on the other hand, is going for some pretty standard stuff, going for a pull and then a hatchery. I believe this is what he did last game. And yeah, he won that game, so he's going for the tried and true tactic. And here we go, there's a Baneling nest coming down again, so we can expect one of these guys to turn into a Baneling, or maybe some of the reinforcements to turn into a Baneling. And of course, there's nothing more that we like to see than Banelings destroying workers, and we would love to see that here and now. But yeah, he's really going to have to do some damage with these guys, because you can see that harvester gap. That is not a very nice harvester gap right there. But Snute, actually I think last time when he got hit by this, he actually had the hatchery before pull, and it was quite bad. But this time, he's got the pull before the hatchery, and it's lucky for him because he can get out these defenses quite a bit earlier. He's trying to keep these guys away from the hatchery. I think he's going to be able to save it just about, but his forces are going to get killed quite badly. I think he's going to save this, but even if it finishes off, then Hyun might just take it out. He'd love to get some workers though. He wants to get the workers way more than he wants to get this hatchery. However, with the spine collar already up, this is going to be a whole lot of bad news. For there he goes, though, the Banelings making it into the line, taking out a crap load of workers there. A lot of them went down to low health, but a lot of them died as well. And really, really excellent attack there. He was just moving across on the other side, and when nobody was looking, the Banelings just rushed into the workers. And this time he sees the Banelings coming, he runs them out, and he is going to micro the Banelings down with the spine crawler. So great job here. I think he killed the other Baneling as well, which is running off somewhere. So yeah, great defense there from Snute. He did lose a couple, but if we have a look, he's still one worker ahead. And it looks like he did have to cancel this hatchery or lose it or something. So Hyun doing a very, very good job there of doing the harassment. He forced the hatchery to cancel, and he did kill a few workers. So definitely a good job there. And what is he going to do? He might continue to go on here and do some damage. You'll see he's peeling off a couple of Lings in there to try and kill this Baneling. Because if he kills the Baneling with only one worker, with one Ling, then the Baneling does not kill all of the Lings, and that is good for him. But here we go. Baneling, is he going to do it? I don't think he might kill it. He might kill it. Just at the very last second managed to kill it. But with only 2 Lings left after that huge kerfuffle, he basically says, you know what? Screw this, it's not going to happen. So he gets his expansion down. Snute is still going to be a little bit ahead on that expansion timing. He is getting a Baneling nest, and yeah, that's going to be pretty awesome for him. Now, I've had a thought, you know, why go for a Baneling nest at all? Why not just go straight for a Roach Warren? And the fact is, he could get a Roach Warren right now very easily. but he doesn't have the resources to build roaches, so why bother? You might as well get the baneling nest at this point when you actually have the resources to build banelings, just in case you need them. No point building a roach warren yet, because you don't have the economy to support roach production. Yeah, whether or not I'd actually waste any minerals on building banelings, it all depends on how threatened I feel. And obviously, Snute feels threatened. That's why he's building the banelings. That's why he's building the spine crawlers. I do not believe he's actually going to move out and attack his opponent with any sort of ling baneling sort of stuff. He knows he's economically in the lead right now, and he's just going to keep going with that for a little while longer until either he gets to where he wants to go. And I'm guessing where he wants to go is a large amount of roaches. It may also be a large amount of lings, but we haven't seen that so far. It's mainly just been roaches. And Hyun doing an excellent job catching up to the workers. He was never too far behind, but yeah, with the expansion down, not getting up as fast as Snute's done, he did have a little bit of a tougher time to get his workers up, but he has done a pretty good job there. And we still have not seen a roach warren come down for either player, so I'm guessing that's going to be in the next couple of minutes. They've both had their builds delayed a little bit. This guy is delayed because he was doing so much pressure, and this guy is delayed because so much pressure was being done on him. But we do have the roach warren coming down for Snute, and we do have the third expansion coming down for Hyun. And we've actually seen this exact thing happen before. Snute went for the earlier roach warren, and Hyun went for the earlier hatchery. And what happened was, Snute had the earlier roaches. Hyun managed to hold it off, barely, but since he managed to hold it off, he had a much better economy over having his third base down a lot faster. And yeah, from then on, he just built up a massive army, out-macroed Snute and took him out. But Snute is not having any of that this game. He's going to send some lings in, he's going to see the third base, and we can expect him to get like 4 or 5 roaches out very, very soon. Just march him in here and just wipe out this hatchery really, really quickly. Meanwhile, he's getting his own out. So yeah, he's got to do some damage against this hatchery while Hyun is still catching up on his roach tech. You can see some spine crawlers coming up here, but they are not going to help the third base. Right now he only has lings to defend that. He might just be able to get some roaches out in time, but so many roaches coming out. And his income is actually he's not in a position to build a large amount of roaches. So if Snute sends out these 8 roaches against the third base of Hyun, which I believe he should, and he takes that base out, man, he is going to be in an awesome, awesome position. Hyun is managing to get out a nice amount of roaches though, and really, it's the distance between bases which is going to save you now, because by the time Snute gets over there, Hyun will have had time to build up an equal army. We can see Snute really, really going for a massive amount of roaches. He doesn't need to attack, he just needs to build roaches, and he's hoping to have the advantage. I think he does have the advantage. He's a few workers behind, but he has had the hatchery up a little bit longer. So if we have a look at the numbers, he's 19/9 at the moment. He didn't want to push out with 6. He judged, I guess rightly so, that Hyun would have his roach numbers out a little bit better, but he is going to push out now, and he judges that he has the better army, and he does at the moment. And yeah, Hyun, he's built up about 12, and he's fairly happy at the moment. He's going to continue to build the roaches, but yeah, I do not know if this is going to work. He's actually got a nice bit of spine crawlers out there. They're going to be defending both the expansion and the third base. So really, really great job there, but Snute just completely overpowering with the bigger army, but the whole lot of reinforcements are going to come out from Hyun, and the reinforcements from Snute are half a world away. So yeah, I guess he didn't like it though. I mean, those roaches coming out, I guess if they're coming out from 3 different locations, then there's not much chance that they're going to be able to take these guys out. Maybe 3 of them were coming out here and they would have got all wiped out completely, insanely fast. And yes, we have seen Hyun win before, getting the hatchery out before he got the roach warren out. But Snute, he used that tactic and he got a very, very decent amount of roaches. I think he waited for a bit more roaches than he did in game 2, and he tried this tactic before. Oh, it was game 1 or something, I can't remember. And yeah, doing an excellent job, pushing in there at the right time when Hyun was still trying to get up his forces, and really, really great job. You can see he actually had 1 attack. Hyun had 1 attack as well, but Snute was already pushing for 2 attack, and yeah, excellent job there by Snute, really getting back into the game. This game was actually really, really close, but Snute managing to pull it off. And yeah, we are going to an ace match right now. This is absolutely, absolutely awesome. And good. I've got no idea what's going to happen in the next game. I can only assume, or one thing I can assume about game number 5 is that there are going to be roaches in it. So we will have to look forward to some more crazy roach action. Maybe some mutas, maybe some infestors. I do not know, but I'll catch you guys there. This has been Hairy Muppet.